There we go. Should be able to hear me. It's because I put in my new CPU, and of course I had to screw with everything. And that should be better. You should be able to hear the game now, hopefully. Thank you, friend, for coming by and telling me this. It's bad enough when it goes on for 20 minutes.
Ah, you've landed good.
Well, let me know if they need adjustable.
What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense
awesome.
in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Alright, let's get a little bit more used to these first-person shooter controls. There we go. Yes, we have to learn how to jump, of course. I bet you next will be crouch. At least they didn't have me, like, learn how to look around. Here's a thing. What do you think? You're a sprat. That's right. Effortless murder is sometimes the best murder. I have been sprinting. This guy has no legs. He does have things I want, though. While sneaking, use tall grass or cover to hide from enemies. Awareness meter for enemies' heads tell you how aware they are. Interesting system. You're timid, catted. Apparently I can't pick that up. Are you another sprat? You are.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose not to worry about that. I mean, what am I gonna possibly do? Explode. You have low health. F that. Who's this guy?
Hey,
He looks
you,
no good.
come here.
Do you steal these?
Try the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo.
Better give me that
Not
gun.
counting the bullet in my side. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You
Where am I?
hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
What about happened to healing him? I wanted to heal him.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice.
Well, I guess I don't get to heal him. Which is a shame, because I have medical skill I would have liked to. Let's steal his things. That seems fine to me. He doesn't seem to care or notice. Did it just say pick up dehydrated water? Perfect. I've been looking for that. Well, I guess we're supposed to get the gun from there.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
Enemy killed. Sprat meat. You didn't see anything, Sprat. Tactical time dilation. That's what the other T stands for. Alright. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think, as well as take actions. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains TTD meters very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. It refreshes slowly after time. Where's my dilation meter? I don't know. But does that matter? A telescoping staff. Be more annoyed confused by the lack of consistent background sounds music. I think there was a problem with the stream. Oh, I haven't noticed. This is a two-handed melee weapon. Okay. Mock apple. Mag picks. Yes. Tarmac mac and cheese. Fast ration pill. Fish sticks. Precise spread. What about you? What do you have? Weapon. But your friend who was trying to shoot me. Rebuilt mining gear. Found a new weapon. I can scroll through. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here about the inventory. Weapon management. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at any time by dragging them into the slots. On this page, you can inspect the weapons. Repair weapons. Yeah. Yeah, but I kind of like that, though. The lack of music. I mean, I guess we'll do this one. TPS is 73. That seems fine. Armor, drag, armor and helmet. Equipment slots. Break them down, inspect them, compare. Hibernation shoot 3 armor. Plus 5 tech skills. That's kind of cool. Stealth skill plus 5. It's better armor. Gives me more skill in what I want. I like it. Also doesn't need repaired. Drop, break down. What can I break it down into? 3 armor parts. Sure. Consumables. Here you can use junk, or drop consumables. Yada. Emergency medical inhaler is shown at the top screen. It uses adrenaline field to heal you in emergencies. Always keeps it loaded in slot 1. And just increase your medical skill to unlock more drug mixing slots. Each slot medical and sculptor issues. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, honestly, I didn't even really notice it. I'm glad you said something. Mag pink, armor parts, very nice. Junk, sprat meat. The skin of an entire adult sprat. Did you know that sprats are found on every human colony in the world? Did you care? Lightning. I like how the grass kind of disappears. For you to see through it. There's a gentleman down there. There's another gentleman down there. Where are you going, gentlemen? Murder. I didn't see you. Are you gonna be spooked because your friend's dead? Ah, yep. That's okay. His head fell off, and so did his arm. These are both very surprising things to have happened. I'm sure. Yeah. Meanwhile, his legs fell off. And his head fell off. Yes, this is all quite troubling. Quite. How about you? You have ammo. It's gotta be a way to silence guns, right? It's gotta be. Well, there appears to be no going back from here. There is Lieutenant Mercer, Private Kimball down there. And then I see Marauder, Marauder, Marauder. And another Marauder. Just 4 of them so far.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Well, don't scream at me.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
So I heard. I found one of your teammates up in the cave.
Really? How is he? Well, that's a relief. You don't want to
Still
know
alive.
how much paperwork's involved in paying off a gravesite fee. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Bet you could get these marauders to tell you where the owner of that ship is. They do, yeah. That's like it's a bad thing. So I can offer to do it myself, which I kind of would like to do. But I do like the idea of lying.
You think? Most marauders can't even talk. But criminals do attract other criminals by their own nature. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
That other guy sounds like Gur. Well, so much for stealth this way around, huh? Get out there, Absurdum. There's people to kill. Well, shot one of them. For whatever that's worth. Ooh, meat. I wanted all the XP. I thought I was going to get more XP from, I don't know, persuading them and stuff. Do you have anything more to say to me?
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Da-da-da-da.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Disclaimer. Light assault rifle.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Okay, okay, relax.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel.
Ah, an astrogator,
Please be
finally.
informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Not here to misappropriate anything.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengage in airlocks. Preparing to reject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do you like her eyes?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Is this Hawthorne ship?
vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
You're supposed to meet me.
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
He's
I
dead.
understand. I will require
So disappointed.
some time
Hey, Benner, how are you,
to
friend?
process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I understand, friend. Yeah, I've been meh. I'm feeling a little bit better. This has been fun. I get it. You need me to be captain, or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Well, I have 5 of engineering, which is cool. I'll find a part like that just sitting around a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty.
Well,
High-capacity
as long as it's
power
acceptable.
regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
I can do that. Fantastic, we leveled.
The navigation console is off. Line at this time, Captain.
Great name for the ship. I feel like it's not the first time that I've had a ship called the Unreliable, or at least should have. Every time you level, You earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill improves all of the specialized skills in that group to maximum 50. After 50, you can add points directly to the group, up to 100. Every skill point improves every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Armor and consumables and effects can temporarily raise and lower these. This helps or hurts skill checks. Fantastic. We have 10 points. This is what I really... If I had to come up with one complaint about Fallout 4, it would be that they got rid of this. I'm so happy to play a good modern game where it's back. It just needs to exist. So if we get this up to 40, which we could pickpocket from people while sneaking. Increase crouch speed, sneak attack weapons. Oh man. We could get all of them up to 40. Well, these two at least. Find more bits in containers. Bits must be our money. Or we could do more dialogue stuff, which is always kind of nice. Though these bonuses you get for it, the skill unlocks are strange to me. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go a bit in stealth. I'm fine going a bit heavy in it too, to be perfectly honest. Yes. Specializing perks. Welcome to the perk selection on the screen. You can choose perks. You get a new perk point to spend every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as by accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perk points makes the next tier of perks available. Interesting. Interesting. Precision. 15% companion crit chance. 25% weapon armor durability loss. That's kind of nice. Sprint speed increased. Walk speed increased. Damage when alone in party. Lone wolf. Tactical time dilation meter max. 50% higher health. That's a lot of health. Decrease vendor prices by 20%. 50% XP from companion kills. Okay. Interesting. Unlock the ability to fast travel when encumbered. That could be quite nice as well. The quick and the dead. Charge rate. Okay. Increase carrying capacity. 100% additional ammo stock on vendors. Additional consumables on vendors. Base armor rating 5%. That's a lot. When you only have 4, extra 5% is a lot. The weapon degrade might not be bad. Increase damage might not be bad. Vendor prices might not be bad. Increase health might not be bad. Extra 50 kilograms of weight. That's a crap ton. I agree. I think more health might not be bad. Oh, there's tiers to it. Is that the case? Or is it just light up at the bottom? Appears like it just lights up at the bottom. Well, that's still fair enough, I suppose. We can see what the other ones are about. Because I don't know about armor regen or like maintenance. That one sounds really nice, but what if it's, you know, like not that bad to repair? Condition 93%. Okay. Well, is there anything else here that we kind of want to rummage
If
through?
your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Sawed-off shotgun. Fair enough. I imagine that takes long gun though. Tossball stick. I'm not getting the feeling that being up here really does anything for me. Okay. Let's continue to climb. This ship seems kind of big.
Want
all
to
the right
be
ways.
a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Okay. Choosing to respec refunds all your skill points. That's really cool. And perk points. The price of respec will increase every time you use the machine. No. And that's cool though. I don't think I'm interested in doing it, but it's cool.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Fair enough. Ladders work this way. Okay. It's clearly a kitchen. With kitchen-esque things. Nothing too crazy yet. Sealed. Sealed.
These are the
Sealed.
crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Fair
Due
enough.
to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
And I guess that's the whole ship. The unreliable. Alright, well let's go look at the modification bench, because that could be really cool. Workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping combat ready, tip-top shape. Select the item on the first screen. Then choose what you want to do. Repair it, break it down for parts, modify it with a mod, or tinker to upgrade. So let's pick our handgun. Install mod, except we don't have any. How about this? This also allows us to install mod. This guy is pretty broken. Compare, inspect. I thought we could repair it. Oh, up here. Or breakdown. So could I break these things down for more than what I have? Let's talk about you. Because I could break down things already. Whenever I wanted. I didn't have to come here to do that. It's going to take all my weapon parts to repair this 100%. And we'll increase it by 6 damage. It'll take 6 weapon parts to barely repair these things. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's not do that. Tinker, there was no tinker options. You have not unlocked the ability to tinker. Upgrade your science to tinker. Alright, let's be off. These people are going to be upset that I now own the
this
ship.
wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Let's lie.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make...
This is hilarious. I love it. So I assume we're just heading right over here, but what is this? What is this? It's something. Old wreckage. Indeed, it appears to be. With free stuff. And dead things. Oops. He just burrowed, which I don't care for. What you gonna do? You can't throw that far. I will take your hide. And be more careful next time. No, that was a lie. This guy is a behemoth. Ooh, he's not happy. Run, run, run. Oop, I'm out of ammo. That is a problem. We got him. Let's heal. Where did that one I was fighting go? There it is. Excellent work. More murder. Fantastic. It's what we came here for. Take your skin. What do you have on you? Just regular hide. I imagine we'll be able to do something with it. Even if it's just sell it. Which I'll be happy to. Took his skin. Okie dokie. Doesn't seem to be anything here. So far, at least. How about you? Please let me up there. Bit cartridge bolter pistol. And a dervish mist. Level 5 gun. Do I have to be level 5 to use it? Spacer's choice. Adrenaline booster. Speedy. Movement increased by 20%. Melee weapon attack speed 20%. Last 15 seconds. Whirl till you hurl. I like it. I don't know if I'll use it, but I like it. More dead people. A trip blade. Drugs. Oh, yeah. Heavy ammo, heavy ammo. Other things and stuff. Another dead guy. Light ammo, heavy ammo. What about long ammo? Bunch of dead sprats. Dead thug. Dead thug. Money. Healing stuff. Yeah, so far this is going well for us. Choosing to come over here has been great. For everyone that isn't these guys. So we have currencies, okay. Silver tongue kit. Okay, this is your dialogue. Very nice. It's a modification. Can I put it in armor then? I like that a lot. You've gotten a weapon mod. Install the workbench to upgrade weapons. Okay. Well, it's a weapon mod, which is interesting, but cool. Pick up piece meal mining helmet. Damn straight I'm going to. Energy cell. Energy-based weapons. Okay. I assume we'll know when we see them. And I think that's about everything here, but this was pretty cool. So let's look at everything we got. Item repair. Do we need to do that yet? No, I don't think so. Kind of magazine size heavy. Oh, okay, so this uses heavy. Cool. I thought heavy would be heavier things. So I'm assuming I cannot use you yet, but let's try anyways. Cool. It's not much ammo. 3250. What kind of ammo to use? Energy. Special effect. Stagger. Special effect. Bleed. Okay. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Let's go shoot something. Or just walk this way. Also seems appropriate. There might be people over here to kill though. Like this guy. He's looking out in the wrong direction, which I appreciate. They seem to know I'm here. Switch out the new gun. Where are you? You're over there. I like this thing. I like it a lot. I thought it'd be like a revolver. It looks like a Colt-esque gun. I like it. Sick as tail. Yeah. Also things I like. I like that I can use heavy ammo and stuff like that. Energy ammo for pistols. It doesn't have to always be like a giant gun that I'm not speccing into. I can sleep here. I think there's a strong need for that. It's not a place that we discovered. That's okay. Very pretty. And there's something down there, which I'm going to go look at. What kind of build am I aiming for? I'm probably more of a sneaky one, unless I end up finding out that I really enjoy something else instead. I think a sneaky pistol would be my guess, unless I can't silence pistols, which I'm assuming I can. We'll see though. We can respec, so that's really cool. This guy turned to ash, which we then harvested a meat from. Fantastic. Here is a shovel. Grave site discovered. Lone grave. That's what I'm thinking. This seems like a game that would play really well with melee, which I wasn't expecting. But melee is quite comfortable in it. Typically, I enjoy sneaky builds. Grenade launcher. So I'm confused about why this says, you know, level 5 and its DPS and things are red. I wonder if I'm getting decreased DPS from not being that level. That's my guess. Which is fine, I wish I knew. I prefer that over the typical, like, oh, you're not able to equip this weapon because you're not high enough level, which is a fine mechanic, but I always hate how that never makes any sense. And go, I'm too inexperienced to hold this gun in my hand. I'd rather get some sort of penalty for it. I'm getting the feeling that I can't get over there, which I suppose is alright. You know, if you're gonna insist. Might be damage type. Yeah, that could very well be. I think you might be right, because the symbol here, where these ones seem to be more just kinetic or regular physical. Here we are, lovely Edgewater. You seem to be quite friendly. I don't know if having your gun out affects anything, but let's put it away just in case.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling on about?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine.
It's a very real threat.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I asked for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
You need me to murder something? Then I'm a gun for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Alright.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
I'll let you be. Cool. I like that the first person we ran into already has a minor quest for us. Yeah, everything in this game looks and feels pretty comfortable. I really, really like it. So far, the hype has been good. I can steal, huh? Interesting. Steel bypass shunt. Use workbench. What are you? Spacers, something. And I can pick this. But he comes back pretty quickly. Do not want to install mod. Install mod. What kind of mod did we pick up? Okay. Was it indeed a close mod? It was. It said weapon mod, but it was not. It was a skill kit. Mods can not be recovered after installation. I mean, it seems like a pretty decent one. Do I want to use it already, or do I want to see if I can get better armor first? It's decent stealth armor. Let's just relax right now and maybe break down some stuff. I don't think I need all these. Break it down. Break it down. Break it down. Break it down. And repair something. This will get it from 63% back up. Do I want to repair my armor? It's still doing alright. It's hanging in there. You don't need to watch me. I'm not going to steal anything from you while you're watching. Please let me see it. It's 3 bits. This, on the other hand, seems reasonable. How long does he look that way? I would like to hack this thing. I don't know if hacking stops time or continues real time, though. Also, is there a way to tell what I have is stolen? Ooh, I should totally equip you. +5 melee damage. That's really cool. Also, I look really cool. Just want to throw that out there. Bypass shunt. Tools used to hack computers. Okay. We'll have to see about that. It'll be a new one for us. I know, I do look like a Sand Raider. I haven't seen any repeated faces yet. Criminal activities, trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in these activities. Okay, so here we go. I'll just take those real quick. He's not looking. There was no, like, hacking minigame, which is fine. I enjoy them personally, but it's fine. It happens. What all did we get? I just kind of quickly grabbed everything. I didn't really look. Increases armor rating. Temporary. Okay, so we got Mr. Ouch, a melee weapon mod. Increases attack damage dealt from a power attack by 20%, which is pretty good. And backpack. Increases carrying capacity by 20 kilograms, which is significant. Alright. Well then, I suppose, let's look at the map. Where are we heading for our side quest? Die Robot. No, don't, no. Did I not select it? There we go. Try that again. Die Robot is over there in the scrapyard. Cool. Before he realizes I even stole anything from him, let's go do his job thing. He'll be pleased overall about it, I'm sure. Like, yeah, I realized things were missing, but you're still a good guy because you helped me. And that's what really matters. I hear robots. Nice. Nothing like some ammo we might very well need. Seems to be on the outside. Yeah, there it is, moving around. Watch, it's gonna be some absolutely harmless robot. I can see it through the grates. Just go to the junkyard. Run, run, run. I somehow managed to shoot the wall in front of me. Fantastic. Coolant tank. Holds refrigerant. Of course it is. Armor parts. Alright. So you could see the blue square thing in front of it. Wasn't so bad. Combat drone. It is dead. Just empty. Fair enough. Definitely take those things. Open. Oh, can we get in from here? Pick up nickel pad. Light pistol. Ammunition. Frozen dinner. Bread. Bread. You could sleep here if we wanted, I suppose. A very uncomfortable looking toilet. I don't... Why do we need or want on these things? I'm not sure. That I'm not sure. The combat drone. Imagine these are our combat drones, to be perfectly honest. What is this place? Spacer's Choice. Of course it is. So we got a fast travel location. Maybe we'll try them out. See if they're any good. Oh. You're a very adorable little creature. So. I cannot fast travel where hostiles are nearby. There are hostiles nearby over here. Let's go deal with them. This is what we came here to do. More ammo. Yes, reloading the gun seems like a wise choice. Are they inside the town? Because I can't do much about that. Free XP. That's what I should have meant. Oh, dusted that one. I absolutely love that. This a vendor. Vending machines. Variety of items to purchase. A hack skill 20 or higher allows you to sell things to them. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have a high enough reputation or hack skill 40. Ah, yes. Well, we can sell things. We are that good. You have all kinds of things to sell. Ammo, weapons, sledgehammer, shotgun, armor, advanced defensive helmet, 17 armor. It is a heavy armor. Melee skill +5. Stealth skill +5. This is equivalent to what I'm wearing already, though. Hack skill +7 is better than what I'm wearing. Determination +5. That would be better than the helmet I'm wearing, but that's okay. I like the helmet I'm wearing. It's fine for now. Don't need any of these. I don't know why I want some of these things. What is this? A gyroscope. Weapon mod sight. Increases weapon accuracy. Range weapon spread decreased by 20. Okay. And another civil tongue mod, but those are expensive. Mag pick. Bypass shunt. They are restricted. So let's talk about things we could sell, because I don't need everything that I have. This grenade launcher, potentially something I want to hold on to, just in case. The second blade, though, let's sell. Sell. We can sell junk by holding Z. No idea what we sold, but that's okay. Just, we don't need all these pistols. And I have a fair amount that I picked up. Taste the freedom. parts. Fantastic. $75 and a toss ball card. Thomas B. Henry. A collectible card. Sure. Of course we're going to take it. I'm going to take everything that I can. It's just how I am. And then we're going to fast travel. Because I do want to see it. Hacking and picking locks. Well, we've already kind of done that, but okay. Interesting. So that looked like it used that, I don't remember what they called it, sprong or whatever. When life gives you lemons, consider it free trial from your friends at Spacer's Choice. Okay. This is the terminal. You can unlock the second story balcony door. Let's do that. Let's look at messages. From... to and from Robinson. Let's see. Hi, Buzz. Just want to check up on the new Soltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line, and I think they will really catch our customers' attention. Dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on behalf of the beloved brand Soltuna. I've just received a response from our corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version, because rather not compete with ourselves, but they are interested in the idea of the lighter tuna. Effective immediately, we've been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less tuna, thereby saving bits that we can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department has just confirmed my request to have you transferred to the marketing division. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers on the canning line. Did I read that right? Yeah, I did. You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each... Oh, from the marketing department. Oh, so they're demoting him. I see. Filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less tuna. Half, hour after hour, day after day. This is a great and tremendous honor for you and me. Effective immediately, your position in the marketing division has been terminated. I expect you to report to foreman tomorrow morning. Uniform will be deducted from your pay. Of course it will. Return to route. Let's look at personal files. Ideas for tuna taglines. Melts on your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat, with some salt tuna flavor. It's brine time. I like that one. Now satisfying crunch of cartilage. You can't smell salt tuna without salt. Note, you also can't smell salt tuna without ants. Potential marketing towards families. Leading scientists say it's still food. Salt tuna, thank you. Warning, may cause auditory hallucinations. We'll add more later. So we really get him to unlock that door. The humor in this game is quite nice. I enjoy it. Let's see. GPU is still good temp, only utilizing 46% of it. Nice. Processor is handling streaming just fine. 12%. Maybe we'll up it a bit. How's the quality of the stream look? I changed it from GPU rendering to CPU rendering. Or I should say encoding. Hopefully it's not looking funny. Free stuff. Fantastic. Bolter pistol. Well, that's what we already have. Doesn't mean we can't have more. Backpack. Hope. Hold our breath as we jump over. Bypass shunt, more money, and another grenade launcher. Alright, there does not appear to be any enemies this time. Let's see if we can fast travel. Yes, yes, yes. We'll tell them the great news. We murdered that scout robot. That's what everyone's always wanted. Put this away. There we go.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Don't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. Sharp, ain't it?
Hide it
The
in a...
lavatory is the very
Valedor?
last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Fair enough.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Alright, we leveled up. With skill points. Stealth is still treating us well. Steal from humans when sneaking. It has quite a nice ring to it. Access. The restricted items has a nice ring to it. And more bits always sounds nice. Probably not going to put all our points into it though. We got those ones, which is nice. Restricted items, limiting machines. Honestly, I want to get my dialogue persuading up. We're not going to get very far this time, but it's definitely what I want. And while we're at it, you know what? Let's go ahead and put a mod on the armor. I think now that we got to look at it for a bit, this seems to be the mod armor that we were going to be using for a bit, so. We can do the backpack. I'm happy with that. And this, I'm happy with that too. And then I think for the weapon, let's try out that one on the pistol we've been using. Apparently we cannot, because it's for sights only. Which is interesting. Modification magazine. Really? The light assault rifle can't use a sight. Can any of these use a sight? No. Well, fair enough. Are there anything out here that we... Oh. Interesting. I was going to say, is there anything out here we want to steal from? But it's even better than that. They straight up just have revolvers out here. Special effect is knockback. This appears to be the same armor. It's an increase dodge, decrease stealth. Not what we want, but still nice. Intimidate. Active kinematic shield. When your health drops too low, this mod makes it temporary invulnerable. Increases your duration for a short time. Has a cooldown effect. Interesting. Mr. Power. Increases plasma type damage. Toughened. Quite nice. And we can buy things now unrestrictedly. T&L's exotic assets. Very nice looking stun baton. A very nice looking hunting rifle. It comes with an extendo sight. Very nice. This one does as well. What's the difference? This one has a little diamond next to it. I would like to know why. And it's twice as much money. But I do not see why that would be. It appears to be the same gun as far as I can tell. Here's an assault rifle. We could put a sight on it. Decreasing weapon spread, which would be nice. It is a long gun, which we're not really specking in. Mag to ray. Ranged weapon mod. Magazine changes the weapon's damage to in ray type damage. Exciting. The Nightingale Step armor mod decreases noise made while moving. Interesting. I like that. We'll come back to it. This one appears to be closed. What are you? Bullets and things. Fair enough. Grounded. Protects us against shock. The Exacto Sight. Post armor damage dealt plus 15%. Oh. Another Nightingale step. Mr. Power. A sure grip. Increases melee weapon durability. There is a claw rig. No weapons that I need. Taste the freedom. Is this the same thing as the other one? Mostly. Here's a Mister's lamp. A whisper quiet muzzle. Reduces the noise. Each. That's 1,000. I need that. What can I do to make that happen? Do I have anything that's particularly of value? Yes. But no. Yes, but no. I will sell these drugs. I will sell that beer. I can sell that too. Sure. We will sell this. I have 2 of these pistols, so I would like to know very much. These must be ones that equipped to me, so I can sell these freely. I can live with that. Nothing there, nothing there. Okay. Spacer's Choice. Sniper. Crit damage. I will sell these drugs for this stuff. Frozen dinners. Interest me. Obviously, a lot less. Mind attribute +1. 2-hour energy brew. Only lasts 30 seconds. Seems right. Well, we're not quite that. I want that silenced pistol. Oh, very, very, very badly. I'm very, very afraid that it won't be there later. How much money do I have? 860. Well, then we better go do whatever that guy wanted. Find his gun. Find other things to sell. What's my weight limit right now? 19 out of 100. Nice. Do you have expensive things? You have a compass. How are the kitties? They're behaving. I think right now they're all taking a nap with my wife on the couch. I mean, what more could you want? No, they've been behaving lately. But you can tell my wife something because none of them care about me now. Now they have someone to sit with on the couch. I might as well be dead to them. That and they're not hungry. Alright, well, I hear something. All signs seem to be pointing to go inside. So, we shall. Any crazy people out here we want to talk to? This isn't considered stealing for some reason. Which is fine. Toughened. Ooh. It's worth 38. Increases body armor, helmet armor ratings against physical damage. Might not be a bad thing to throw in there. Music box. Just random junk worth money. And it plays music. Fair enough. Feel like we're not too far from just being able to go over there and grab what we want. Yeah, they love to jump in the videos. Just sit up here and just see like a tail in my face. Corporate service award. Jewelry. Mag to power. Hey, Ad Mortem, how are you, friend? Yeah, right. There's some people here from Twitch. That's what's hard. When people, and I have a lot of respect for people that can do this. Stick to just one game like on YouTube. It's impressive to me because I have a really hard time doing that. It's just hard to only play one thing or one genre. Oh, hello. Yeah, let's pick this. I have to switch it up a little. Luckily, I have a lot of free time, so that makes it easy. Ooh, this is stealing, is it? Should I not be in here? I mean, I'm gonna be in there. But I can wait till I'm not supposed to be in there. So do I want this? It's a cool mod, but I don't want it that badly. Let's hold Z to sell my junk. Alright, I have enough to buy that thing that I really wanted. Whisper quiet. So, firing noise decreased by 66%. Please buy it. Thank you. One barrel, one magazine. So we can equip to this guy. But we have to go inside that guy's place to do that. No, it doesn't. That is for sure. Please let me through. I need to use your stuff. No concern, I tell you. Stone mod. Whisper quiet mod. I like how it just kind of goes over. Alright, now there's definitely a difference in these two guns, and I want to be able to keep that straight. Looks quite nice, though. Do you think I should kill this guy to get in there? Might not be the worst idea. Just look. We can always look. Right, no one's gonna be mad at us for just looking. It is whisper quiet, isn't it? Can I shut this door? Oh shoot, he's got a lot of health. Your reputation of the faction has changed. If enemies are hostile to your reputation, isn't killing on sight? But your reputation isn't killing on sight. Hold on, that went by too fast. I got too much energy right now. How do I tell my rep? Here it is. He had a lot of health. Exactly. Spacer's choice. Neutral. See, we're only negative by 6%. I wonder if we were slightly higher in the positive for doing those missions. Well, this employee is competent or not. Well, we're not kill on sight, so that's good. And we are take whatever the hell we feel like, which is also good. It was whisper quiet though, right? I mean, come on, that was great. I thought I just heard a door open. Thought we were gonna have to murder somebody else. No witnesses, you know. Speed grip. Increases melee weapon speed. Increases backpack. Increases my bank account. Nice. Some of my favorite things. Weapon damage to plasma. Going in here was a fantastic idea. Just want to throw that out here. Steal your bread. Sure, I like this. Armor parts, money, weapon parts. Steal. Can't steal from the dead. That's just looting. And everybody knows that. What is doing this do? Oh, it's just another way in. Giggity. Well, as long as everyone knows that we weren't up to any bad. And for the most part, that's the case. Think I can get on this roof from there? Is there a reason why I would want to get on this roof from there? It's absurd. I'm asking the real questions. Ugh. Not quite. Well, I suppose one of the quote-unquote real questions is, let's sell all this junk we don't actually want. Which is a fair amount of stuff. Specifically, all the junk we don't want. But we have a second gun. Mr. Power, plasma type, that's probably okay. It's probably okay. This is heavier armor than what we're wearing, but I don't want that stuff, so we will sell it. I'm okay selling that too, actually. Toughened mod is probably actually quite nice. It does not have a mod on it. Yeah, that's a fair amount of stuff. Great. And we have a fair amount of ammo too, which is nice. Alright. We're gonna head inside and we're gonna find that secret weapon. We're gonna probably not kill anybody. No promises. I don't feel like I can promise them. The only source of protein, something. Oh, this thing looks familiar. Corporate guard. I didn't kill any of your friends. But there is stuff back here. Brilliant. Also brilliant. Alright, fair enough. Free things. Just laying around. Clearly this is what they mean by pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Ooh. I should probably do definitely jumping around in those things. They seem totally safe. Can I go in here? No. You look like a person with a name?
I'll just be a minute.
No. Is this a church? You are Vicar Max. Visar?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian
Vicar.
de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so
I am.
rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town. I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal.
You seem quite dismissive for the common man. Of the common man for a spiritual leader.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't it your job to raise that?
But there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Can't you just refer to this place as miserable?
Yes. And thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This
Seems
place
like a decent
could be
guy.
so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
I'm looking for a power
Mechanical
regulator.
tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
Why's that?
Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you.
I do
One
have
of the reasons I
interests and
transferred
such.
here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Why would you be interested in it?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I'll need a little bit more information on that.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value.
All right.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
I shall find you here, then. Is this the book? It's blue. Guess not.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often. Oh,
Nothing to steal from the church so far. Pick up Aussie Vial. It's not stealing, so I'm going to. Also, what is an Aussie Vial? Doesn't matter. It's mine.
something
Residence.
Nothing. Just don't want to fall.
General stores. Cantina. Corporate trooper. Residence.
Only the part that's
And
taking our
you.
quotas. I don't know you.
I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Perception. Something going on here I should know about?
Am I that easy to read? Yeah. We've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
What's with the deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Coming
Trade.
right up.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill. Used when negotiating prices. Interesting. So I can have her repair things for me as well. That's so interesting. How expensive is that? Expensive. And you'll sell stuff. Repair all equipment. Sell all junk. I will let you buy this axe I don't want. Level 6, two-handed melee. Gets my money back up a little. Everything else, though, not super interesting.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice.
I want to talk to whoever runs this
Do
place.
you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
I'd say that like, it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that. Go
Something
ahead.
else I want to ask you. I was wondering if you knew anything about the Hope.
The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something.
I guess that means you've never heard of anybody from the Hope.
Yeah, I got vague recollections of some folklore about a mysterious colony ship.
It's not folklore.
You feeling a bit flushed? Look, why don't you go set yourself down in the corner before you get all tangle-footed?
I'm not drunk. I just want to know if
Then
anybody else has
pretend
made
you're
it off.
drunk. Sober folk don't talk the way you are. Not unless they're looking for a trip to Tartarus. The Hope's folklore, all right? 60, 70-year-old folklore by now. The board don't approve of spreading seditious rumors and falsehoods.
Seditious.
You're inviting trouble talking that way, and I don't want a part of it.
Sounds scared.
Look, either shut your gob or stick a drink in it. We're done talking about this.
All right. Yes, this is a toilet. But what is this? Aha. This is not a toilet. Give me all of the things. Ah, very nice hunting rifle. Good for sniping stuff, I suppose, or just for selling. It's over here and upstairs, you say. Closed door. How welcoming. Whatever else is around here. 2 armor parts. Those are quite expensive to obtain. I'm not interested in stealing food. Armor parts, on the other hand. Anybody in here? Nay. I'll take the light pistol. Definitely take the energy cells. Small percentage of weapons and armor you carry are pristine. They are more durable and worth more defenders. So that one that we were looking at must have been pristine. Interesting. Spacer's Jew, weapon parts. So this light pistol is pristine, I assume. Yeah, it's got that gem on it. Does the same amount of damage and all that. Has more durability, not that you can tell. Fair enough. We'll switch it out, because why not? So there is otherwise no difference. There's a lot of people here that could potentially see me steal stuff, so it's gonna have to be awfully worth it. That, however, does not count as stealing, for whatever reason. Oh, we almost made it. That's okay. So that's a general store. That's a barber shop. Oh, you know what? We were looking to go into the cantina and take something, weren't we? We were behind the toilet. I forgot all about that. Got distracted with the thievery. Alright, so we could just leave. But let's explore a little bit more. Cantina specials. What is this place?
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
A sick house, you say?
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
It's alright, friend. I appreciate you coming by. You came at a bad time. I was just murdering a bunch of things right before you got here. You make it sound like I'm being watched.
The walls talk is all. We all got sights on each other. Any of us breaks company protocol, boss is gonna hear about it from 6 different mouths. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
Got some medical training.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
But you need help.
That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
It's ridiculous. You can't blame yourself for feeling sick.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Yeah, I've got some medicine for you.
Time? How? No, I don't want to know. Could be you stole it. Could be you trying to test me. See if I'm going to violate company policy. I'm feeling a touch faint.
Alright, fine. We'll leave. Alright, well, let's go turn in this thing and see if this guy wants us to go out there and murder anything. That's really cool. I mean, this game is an RPG, so not everything's going to be shoot, shoot, shoot. We discovered the cemetery. But you're right, you can't go wrong with more murder. Mining helmets. We already have one. I want my cartridge back, if anything. Tossball stick I can do without. Shovels, spades, money. Comics? Early retirement. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of the Byzantine? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to the Byzantine. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Mr. Clark's gift to you. Select the early retirement process by lottery. Winners enjoy all expense paid trip to a new life in Byzantine. Jewel of Halcyon. We can probably just straight up fast travel there, so let's do it. It slices, and dices, and cauterizes. The plasma cutter.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Found that package you mentioned.
Your eye, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Sounds fun. What's next?
Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp.
All right.
I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I feel like I'm going to regret getting mixed up in this. No. What do you expect I'll find out there?
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Sounds simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of zero G to your memory.
He's needed though for jobs. Alright. Where are we heading? So we have to go talk to the boss now? Jeez. We're still doing Junkyard, Edgewater Cemetery. We'll just go inside. Candid. Alright, so we were close to there. The big fancy tower, huh? Space Course. I guess we'll just take the elevator. It really was not that difficult to see him, if that's all it takes. I think there wasn't even one there trying to stop me.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. Let's,
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
The ship needs repair, and I'm looking for a power
only
regulator.
regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let's
There's
hear
a
it.
power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
What do you mean by mostly
I was
abandoned?
not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are
people there. People who need shot. Tell me what you need me to do.
The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town.
Or I could betray you.
Plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Reed, I'll see what I can do.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you.
Great!
Alright, let's take her.
I got my wrenches, and diagnosticators, and hairpins, and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Sounds good to me.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help.
Companions. You've gained a companion. Help you in a variety of ways. Can provide combat support. Use their skills to enhance your skills. They can increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with inspiration skill. Alright. Fair enough. We can get there now. It's all that matters. So we got to go there for a variety of reasons, which, you know, obviously works out.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office. Talk.
So she doesn't actually seem that friendly.
Can we talk? Sorry. Got a sec? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just,
Right.
Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the deserters?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Can't blame anybody for wanting to leave.
Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Let me talk to him. He asked me for a book.
Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that.
Suppose it couldn't hurt.
Thanks,
We'll stop by.
sister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Yeah, and where is he now? Because I'm willing to bet he's dead. Oh, this is the cannery then. All right, fair enough. Not that interested in it. So that's this way.
I've always felt weird in here.
It's too clean. Really.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance.
I like how it comes up in his in dialogue that we've already talked.
Please get it.
Can you tell me why you're so interested?
Deemed heretical by the OSI as an unsafe object at large. Though I understand why a collector would desire to possess such a rare book. Because
You're not
I'm
telling me
also
everything.
a collector of books. Rare things in this colony. Appreciation of the written word outside monthly periodicals is virtually unknown here.
She wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked
What?
us to do.
I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do?
Got the power to the deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of the group?
Rejected the order of society and lived beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Ooh, it's locked. I can't do it. I'm not that smart.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are.
Well, we tried. We didn't really get much out of him. I'm too stupid, apparently. That's alright. Alright, let's be leaving. So I do want to stop at the Botanical Gardens first. It's an optional. She had her own tab. Oh, did she? She does. There it is. Friends and family, the companion ledger. This companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skills, stats, status effects, and gear. change your companion's gear. First, select the item you want to swap out, then compatible gear to replace it with. Also change how they behave in combat by selecting the preferred weapon, follow distance, and aggressiveness. Interesting. Oh, that's quite the hammer. That should be fine for now. +5 tech skill. Okay. She has no perk points available. Sneaky. +30% less generated threat. Boisterous, +30% generated threat. Increased health. We'll try as for now. Ability overload knocks the target to the ground, rendering them unconscious for a few seconds. Stuns the target, leaving them unable to act for a short time. Alright, so if we want to go... Where is that? Deliver Reed's message. Alright, so Layla back there. Let's go to the junkyard first. Oh, we can't fast travel there, my bad. I thought we could fast travel to it. That's okay. It doesn't take us very long to get there. It sounds like that robot friend is back.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Hear something at least. Maybe it's not a robot friend. Maybe it's just that tower. Fair enough. I am excited to see more Marauders, though. And there's a dead guy there and another guy walking around. There's a Marauder goon. And a Vandal. I saw another guy walk behind that building. No, don't shout.
We're pretty good at this. There we go. Nice one. Can't get past that armor. Ow. Got 'em all.
Nice, abandoned outpost discovered. We killed some things and stuff. Happy day. Stuff to take. Makeshift low something. Didn't read it. I just took it. Just take everything. We got an assault rifle, which is new for us. Anything here we best really need? Armor parts? Sure. Take that. Why not? Cartridges. Stun baton, sure. Did we loot you already? Nope. Makeshift low pressure suit. Meh. I'll take it. Free stuff is free. The ringleader had nothing. That's terrible. Oh, those will explode if I shoot them. It's not. That building back there, it looked like we can get in. Alright. Nobody's here so far. Use the terminal. Ooh. A mod. Gourmet Saltino fillets. What's this? Collector's letter. I just got a letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit, and all. As for my book collection, can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books. Molding ring and some contraband locker. So I stashed them all in a cave over by the river. Wow, it was a lot of experience for reading that. Elite Trooper armor. My. Well, we definitely have things to look at and do. Let's try to get our dialogue up more. Will slowly attack other enemies. I think a lot of good things could just happen from having that up. It stinks that my intelligence is too low. Oof. Well, we have another perk. There's no tiers to them. Walk speed increased, sprint speed increased. Ability loss slowed down. 5 base armor. Extra carrying weight. We're doing okay in carrying weight. Unlocks ability fast travel when encumbered. Vendor price is down. 20% is a lot. Maybe we'll go with this. Yeah, I think so. There's some things here I really like. But we've been putting a lot of money into this. Alright, fair enough. Maybe I'll regret that at some point. Messages from J. Barnardo. I find that I must disagree with your theories on the Earth's Directorate's place in the colony system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and new frontier they've opened up for us, I believe that Halcyon and all other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandate inclusion of an Earth minister if they had a choice in the matter? Jefferson, of course, I would never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real advantage are the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humanity truly thrives is found out here, amongst the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high cost of the Great War left them a weakened state, and skip drive was simply the extra leverage they needed. Some good old-fashioned lore. Balconies. Yes. Ah. Is that supposed to be Chinese checkers? Well, interesting. We could have gone up that way. Bypassed everyone by sneaking around, which is really, really cool. It's not murder, but it's cool. Cave down by the river. Well, with time. There's some dead people laying around. Let's go see what they're all about. They're all about giving me free things. So we have an assault rifle. Let's look at that assault rifle. Because now we have 2. That's a lot of DPS. Uses heavy ammo. Let's try it. If we were going to want a weapon like that, I assume assault rifle would be the one. So there are people there. Also, let's look at her tab and see if we can change her behavior. Distance. Medium is fine. Weapon. Mixed is fine. Aggressive. So we have passive. Only attacked targets the companion has been explicitly told to. Once told to attack a target, the companion continues to fight until the combat is over. I think that's what I want. Companion always engages in attacks when the player enters combat. Because there are times I do not want her doing that. Abandoned industrial zone. Entry cells, coolants.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
That's sad. But not terribly surprising, I guess. So there are people right over there. Can't get inside here. Let's see if we sneak around the back what we run into. Well, now we know that's a thing. There's another landmine there. Let's avoid that one. More landmines, huh? Will you avoid them or will you set them off? What was the button to make you attack? I saw it before. I thought it'd pop up again. Actually, I thought I remembered it, but... Gameplay, use, interact, reload. Attack. Quick melee. Oh, I didn't realize that was the thing. Inhaler, companion, move, hold, follow, Z, companion, attack, X. Okay. We got it. Also, what was heal again? F. We're prepared emotionally. So she seems to be dead. I feel like I'm not far behind. Who else is shooting me? Oh, you. Some things you can do make your companions tougher. Give them better armor, increase determination skill, give them perks. Yeah. Alright, maybe aggressive is what I want if things are going to go to shit quickly. Or, you know, just remember button schemes. Where did this guy come from? He must have just been standing back here. Alright, let's talk about what you equip. For one, that's pretty heavy armor. Maybe medium. I don't want you to instantly get detected by everybody. the same time, I don't want you dying either. So, you know, there's that. Especially if you're going to go out there with your impact hammer, which, you know, obviously does a lot of damage. So, we'll give you a shotgun. Make you a bit tankier. You've been dead. You're dead. You explode, which I guess would have been useful. Closed. We can get in here. Construction mechanical. I passed shunt. Very nice. Energy cells. Very nice. Sentry is DED. Well, that's stupid. So is that. Stupid. Can I shoot you? Yes. Screws with my vision. Oh, look at you. You didn't fight me and die. Okay. You didn't do anything.
Nicely done.
Nice, there's money there. I will always be happy to take up free stuff. Back here that we need to know about. Yes, there was. A machine gun. So she looks a little more ready for the next fight. We'll ignore those. And then I guess just be on our way. After we check out this room. Get more free things. Particularly ammo. And money. Matic piston. Shiny servo.
Hi.
Very nice. All kinds of things to sell. Goes outside, fair enough. Alright. I think that was pretty much everything. Except for this dead guy. Who has an assault rifle? And these guys.
Here we go. Down they go.
Why aren't you reloaded?
Everyone all right?
Well, she fared a lot better this time around. Not that that's saying a tremendous amount. You don't have anything to search. Okay. Meat. I pass shunt. You have a furry tail. 2 fairy tales. Search you, I must have. Okay. She's interesting. I don't know if I like having a companion overall, though.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Well, there's 3 things laying around. Alright.
I don't know you. Whatever you're
That's
looking
correct, you
for,
don't.
it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh?
Looking for your leader and some
One
answers.
of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Reed said something about former workers living here.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Where can I find
We're
her?
in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
You mean both. Still trying to how to figure out and repair my ship.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the Aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye
It's
out.
not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Don't worry about it. I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Well, you went from being a real bitch to my best friend quickly. Stealing, stealing. Stealing. Sleeping is not stealing. Good news, I suppose. Okay, let me in there. Fine. Who are you? You are just a generic deserter. Stealing. Alright, this must be the hothouse. Yeah, it must be, right? They must be special to each other. It's so pretty. It is pretty, I suppose.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be
I've been called that among
Adelaide.
other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes,
It's Bavardi.
Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea.
Tobaccorn
I
tea,
brew
huh?
it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Looks like you made yourself quite the home.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Why did you leave your
It's
home?
an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Reed has sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're living off the power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery. That's about it. Now, something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. Consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends. I don't think the second one's really true. I just don't believe him.
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. We'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Not looking to be a hero. I'll consider it. What have you got against the town? I'm not looking to get mixed up in your problems. I just want to fix my ship. A hero to you, maybe. What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, man, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater? I don't much like you throwing that in her face to get me on her side.
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
Do you think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Alright, I'll consider it.
You will listen to your conscience.
I probably will. Just because that guy's kind of a dick. And because I feel like it's going to give me plenty of chance to murder. And chance to murder is important. I've always said that. There's lots of things going on in here, man. Let's go outside. Yes. How about this? No. This goes to the clobbered exosuit. If I find a nice piece of armor that gives me stealth, then I'll be very interested. What do you have here? Alright, so we still have to try to find evidence for that girl. Oh, Zoe's journal. Well, today's the day, Zoe. You're going to take destiny into your own hands. Listening to Grace talk about the marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in the camps on the hills, warming themselves by the light of the fire bells. Probably mounted heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning for folk like me. Living a free life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take a whole region if they were organized. Tucking away some of Alan's food. And I've got spare cans of tuna. Should last me a couple weeks if I ration. Got some adrenatine too. Everyone loves adrenatine. Even the marauders, right? I got odds those marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple of syringes before their eyes. This is going to be great. Look out. Terra 2. Bennett Queen Zoe. So origin story has just begun. I'm going to have a whole gang of marauders at my beck and call. Maybe even score some Rizzos. Okay. Page 12. So that's it then. Because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back in this journal for many years and go, oh, that's right. I did hate it. Just because I got sick, everyone gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and grabbed a little too much adrenochrome. Is that really a crime? Gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility in surviving by one little bootstraps? But you misappropriate one box of adrenochrome and suddenly committing larceny. She hates them, but why does she hate this place? Perhaps she's left a note in her toilet describing why. She has not. Here is a poster. I would like to steal it. Terror on the Marnock. You don't seem to care about that. Fair enough. Appears my armor might need repaired. No? Why is my armor flashing in the bottom? Interesting.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
So one of your numbers got
You
missing.
mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off. Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Tell me a little bit better.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
What was the
The other
surprise?
day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Is she acting strange?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Oh no, there was something else.
Hey, I got time.
Hey, trade.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Hats, huh? Plus 5 signs. Tech skill. Melee skill. Tech skill. Plus 5 lockpick. Medium helmet. Rebuilt mining gear. It's the one I have. Thug kit. What is this? Fivers. Spacer's choice. It's a handgun. It has knockback, extendo sight range. This is a specialty weapon. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what's happened. She might still be alive. So we can get a discounted price here, but we're not. Reactive kinetics, shield protector. Well, we've seen these before. That's not that special. This though. Interesting. Anything here that I wouldn't mind selling? We should have a lot of stuff. First off, let's sell our junk. We have a lot of weapons. To sell. Let's just go over to weapons. Try to make this a bit easier on ourselves. We have an assault rifle, lots of pistols. Not, whoa, hello. That was very weird. Interested in that. Pistol. Light assault rifle, I don't think we really need. We already have one of those as well. Two of those also seems unnecessary. Fair enough. That's a fair amount of stuff. %24 discount. That's not so bad. So that's interesting. But I think this helmet. Increased lock skill. It's 9 armor. It's better than what we have and gives us something we actually need. It's medium armor is the only thing though. But that's okay. Let's see how cool we look with it on. Super cool. But of course. This place looks just a tad bit abandoned. Not gonna bother stealing anything. What the heck is that? A chicken? That's a legit chicken. I can talk to it. Alright, fair enough. Been in here. You're just a deserter. I think we've been there too. Have not been up here. Oh, this is a rather large town. Nameless deserter. Yeah, let's break into here. Interesting so far. Cool. Free stuff. And free stuff. Yeah, we're gonna steal that for sure. We definitely need whatever we can get to heal us. Still haven't quite figured out how I want to deal with this companion helping out. I think I might want to go back to having her be defensive. Truth be told.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Oh, you know somebody here? So let's switch her back, I think. She is level 4. Okay. This guy. It's this guy, you know?
If you're hungry, Stefan got supplies.
No. Perhaps this guy. Perhaps his room. That must be magazine. I'm gonna take this necklace, sure. That's just the kind of person I am. Terrible person. Your name is Deserter. It's a very boring name. Thomas.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, things safe out here? How are you
It's
keeping?
got this same ability to
Great,
talk to women as I do.
I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I
Right.
mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see.
Of course it has been.
Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Well, it's never too late to learn.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Do you know where the third is?
I wish I knew. I wager the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the third's gone, I can't say.
I'll let you know what I find.
Would you? I'd be grateful.
I want to ask you
What's
something.
on your mind?
How have you been getting away with pretending to be an engineer?
Luck, mostly. Nothing's needed serious repairing yet. Nothing's broken down that we can't just replace with something scavenged from the outskirts. Oh, I can swap out a water filter or charge up a battery and go on pretending I know what I'm doing. But the moment I'm asked to do any real engineering, I'm in trouble.
How long have you been here?
Months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me. We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go. Mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own.
This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
I should go. Workbench. Do we have anything we really want to mod? Decrease firing noise is nice. Now we have power to mag, power to zap. Or mag to power, mag to zap. Makes it shock, makes it plasma. I feel like it's already plasma weapon though. That's why it's red. Shock doesn't really seem that great. Yeah, it increases shock, but it doesn't increase that. Yeah, we'll just relax for now. Well, let's install it in this pristine one. That could be cool. It's not stealthy by any means, but that's okay. Cool. These places I can't get into. Alright, so they want us to go to the power plant next. I'd rather find that guy's stuff. Well, no. Let's go to the power plant. Step on some mines. Yeah, do you have any more mines? You sure do. Fucking Christ. Well, apparently there is only one safe way to enter town, and that wasn't it. Let's see if we can find a place to sleep. Should steal their shit. They're trying to kill me with mines. Bastards. See what they did to me? They did this to me. I'm not sure what sleeping does. It heals you. You've been resting. Resting in bed is relaxing. It's forward. It healed me, apparently. And good for me it should. Let's try this way again and maybe keep an eye out for mines. Maybe. Okay, there was no mine there. Fuck that. we made it through. So, Cave by the River was supposedly where that one book was going to be. That's a giant boa made of leather. Sweet, sweet leather. And experience. So this must be the cave. He is the Marauder. Look out. Free drugs. Marauder's hideout discovered. Wonder if we find that girl in here. Tamed, candid. Hooligan. Another one around me. Yep. Yes, we sure did. And what did we get? Pick up Fun Times barrel. Well, yeah, I want a Fun Times barrel. Don't know what it is, but I want it. It sounds like Fun Times. Drugs, random person's body parts, or things and stuff. Always in it for the things and stuff. Well, we didn't seem to find the book. Or the girl. Hey, garden lover, how are you, friend? Thanks for coming by. Well, interesting. Thought we'd find one of the two things here. Illustrated manual. Travel to the cave and retrieve it. Is this not the cave? Do we know of the cave? Ah, it must be down there. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go commit some more murder then. Free trip blade. Well, there's definitely something back here. Abandoned Spacer's Choice settlement. How abandoned? I heard something. Not a giant surprise, of course. Sounds like an animal, though. Marauder. Try the assault rifle. Somebody shooting from up top? No? This is a fun gun to shoot. Bullets are slow. Nope. Heal, heal, heal. I am suffering. So even with all that armor, she still died. Oh, nope, that's her. She looks like a marauder. Partially because I dressed her like one, but, you know. It's not just that. Let's pick up some of these parts and pieces. Did we not murder somebody right there? Got some free meat and things. Alright, let's talk to the vending machine. What do you have, good sir? That's a fancy helmet, alright. +3 intimidate. Right. Control armor. +5 stealth skill. +5 determination. I think we're gonna take that. It's the same as what we have, though. Crap. We have mods and armor, though. That's part of the problem. We are silver tongued. And increase. Well, then we're going to leave it the way it is then. If it was more than that, I would say sure, but as is, it's not that great. I'd be trading it just for aesthetics. Which is not really a great idea, so fine. Increases your movement speed for a short time. Okay. Grounded thug kit. No. Whisper quiet muzzle. Well, we get a good discount on it this time. No, 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 no. Let's not buy that thing. Alright. That's fine. Go to sell. I want to sell things. I think I'm going to switch out the gun I'm using for this one. Let's see how that works. Especially now that we have a silencer for it. I can't believe I bought that, whatever the hell it was I just bought. Weapon mod, most likely. Fun Times Barrel. Increases crit damage by 25%. Oh, that is fun times. Power attack damage. No. Don't need that. Toughened, I might need. In fact, it wouldn't really be that bad. Backpack. Modifications. We should see if we can equip that. Damage type plasma. Sure grip. Alright. So we're gonna switch out our weapon. Very nice. Now we just need a workbench and we can add it on there. But there's probably a good chance of everyone being around. I mean, this is an abandoned colony after all. Sealed. I would like to unseal it, please. I'd like to take one unseal. They don't appear to be interested. I'd be very surprised if there's no workbench here. Pick up the free bread. It's free, by the way. I mean, it'd be silly to not take it. I know we have some saved on our map. Could always go back to that town we were just at. Don't sense a strong reason to try to jump on top of all that. Really, there's no workbench anywhere here. This building's like so tall. I think there'd be things inside of it. Alright, well. It was fun while it lasted. A bird, you say? We got it. It's a bird bat. And they're hostile. Companion perks. Companion must have leveled. It's leveled up and been granted a new perk. Go to the page and learn about it. Oh, baloney. Those last couple shots I know made it. Please don't hurt me. Hey, I leveled. In all its slow motion glory. Location of Fangs. At 40, we can get increased critical damage, which is pretty nice. Ability to dodge forward, huh? Ooh, that's pretty cool. I think I'm just gonna continue on with dialogue, though. As kind of boring as that might seem. I find it useful and important to me. Having increased... Oh, increase your engineering skill when parties in the party. No, let's just get you some health. Oh, increased chance to find mods. Does you have to have this one to get this one, though? No? It's cool that they have their own trees. There is a lot of dialogue skills, yeah. It's an RPG, man. Oh, I'm glad I shot at those things. I wasn't going to, but it turns out they were hostile. I imagine we have to destroy those if I want to get that gate to turn off, and I imagine correctly. The drones are coming. What else is around here? It's that guy, huh? Put down. There's another one. Oops, don't do that. Ah. It's a weak spot turned around. Not seeing any others though. Let's see if we can get a better view on him. I imagine he's patrolling. Yeah, I like this gun. I should have used it earlier. That's for sure.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
I bet you did. And I have a lot of ammo for this gun, which is nice because it'll let me build up my other ammos. But if need be, I do have an electric pistol. Turn around, turn around. Turn around. Yes. No. No. No, I don't stream at 1080p because of scientists, you say, because of Twitch and its complete lack of encoding. Can you change it on YouTube? Does that have transcoding options? I did not realize that was a thing. Tech skills +5. It's splash resistant. Oh, that's kind of nice. I don't know what that really means, if it's really a thing, but if it is a thing, then that's nice, I suppose. Look at that ship just flying around. Oh, there you are. Bam! You felt that one. The way it works on Twitch, at least for now, they're supposed to be changing it a little, which they really, really need to. If you're not big time, you can't have encoding options, transcoding options, which basically means you can't, if someone's streaming at 1080, you can't put it down to like, are you dead? You're dead. You can't put it down to like 720 or whatever, because that's all the bandwidth you have. So a lot of people aren't able to watch you without constant buffering, you know, unless you do it a little bit lower. So that's why I stick to 720, so everyone can kind of watch, not just people with really good bandwidths. But if you're able to change it lower than what it's set at on YouTube, then that means they offer those options. Staggered. Put down. Took a plasma shot at me. Thought I wouldn't notice. I noticed. Dead guy. Fair enough. Another dead guy. A hole in the fence. Oh my. Oh my. I have the bandwidth to stream at it. I would like to stream at 1080 because why wouldn't you, right? I wonder if there's a way that I can go about streaming it, doing that. Or maybe I'll just start streaming at 1080. And if people want to watch it at a lower resolution, they can always go to YouTube. A free quiet muzzle. I'm happy to see it. You can mod it as Switch as well. Oh, awesome. I had read the other day that they were going to start offering it to affiliates or whatever, like me, partners. Cool. I didn't know it was already happening. Hell yeah. Say goodbye to 720 streaming. If both YouTube and Twitch are going to let me do it, then I'm going to. Did we search you yet? No. Alright, let's make our way to the logic module. I'm not going to do anything that'll piss off the town quite yet, because I still want to finish some of these quests. But if I can grab that logic module for that guy. Shit. Before having to make a choice, that I would like to do that. Turn around. Yeah, that's the stuff. Are you immune to electric damage? Please do not be. Shiny metal part. That went quite well. I think I hear more machines. I'll be getting in this way, huh? Well then, let's transition, I say. Yeah, right. Oh shit, I didn't know that was a thing.
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Alright, so there is a machine right here. Yes, I did. That guy moves, man. Time dilation is pretty cool. Yeah, it used to only be for like top tier streamers. And sometimes you could get it like randomly. What do we pick up there? It's a new pistol. Alright, terminal. Lock off this door, you bet. Right, ammo. It's up from the other way. Was there a message there? I didn't see it when I went back to look at it. You've tried the best. No, that's just their slogan. Oh, there it is. Yes, I do want to read the messages. From Spacer's Choice. Miss Brandon. This letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of the Emerald Vale geothermal plant for reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact the office to schedule your official reprimand. At your earliest convenience, failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in official reprimand. Spacer's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Spacer's Choice is not a right, it's a privilege. To the esteemed members of Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committees, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration to your last letter, I've identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who were unable to provide sufficient justifications for their ongoing employment. I'd like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of the Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agricultural and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable, the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power. We have investigated the claims made against the profitability of the Greater Emerald Vale region. Our offices agree with you. Agriculture and fishing canning have experienced a steady decline, while the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable. Our offices are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, while we ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal power plant. Please be informed that the Spacer's Choice Development and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. The office would like to assure you that insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from this decision. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. This team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of auto mechanicals free of charge. Fantastic. Well, everyone will be thrilled and happy, I'm sure. Especially as long as nothing happens to those robots. Air. Memory purged. Access file 1. I had to borrow your copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineer. Radio has been sputtering, and I need the reference. I'll return the copy to the repair bay. Access file 2. Chaos everywhere. Mechanicals gone haywire. Gunfire. Hearing screams. I think that's somebody's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Way to keep it together, friend. They should have made it a bomb. I wonder if I can make it a bomb. Is there a third option just to kill everybody? Not side with anyone? Because that is a tempting option. Very tempting. Anything here that I should know about? Fun times barrel. Speed grip. Silver tongue kit. Determination. Armor type heavy. It is a heavy helmet. I would expect that heavier armors make more noise. But I'm not, you know, obviously positive of such things. Now let's check this door over here. Nothing back here. Oh, I'm definitely gonna screw the corporation. I don't like that guy one bit. I imagine my companion's not gonna be too happy about it, but I'm interested to see if she's just gonna go along with it anyways, because I am. Or if she's gonna have a change of heart, or if she's just gonna do whatever I do. Imagine this is where I can reroute power if I so choose. And I don't want to choose yet, so we're going to leave her. Gotcha. Poor little guy. I thought she said, hey, that's aggressive, but I think she said, hey, that's impressive. Which I agree. Whoa, what were those mods I just picked up? Those two. Oh, I can put it on my ship. Nice. Model spaceship. No, these are things I was looking for. Here they are. I got another civil tongue. That's nice. Nightingale step. Oh, yeah. I definitely want that. Decrease the sound of my footsteps. We really need to find a workbench. Stimulation. Sounds fantastic. Use this terminal. Unlock the door, sure. Put a password. Yeah, we have those. Personal fires. Let's read them. I love personal files. Chester Higgins again. That Hall head found him fiddling around one of those mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple days from now, feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I warned him before. It's always a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic modules. I confiscated it. Should be my lock away room for foreseeable future. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm gonna end up chief of security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking about. Guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto mechanical never will. I don't know, just doesn't sit right with me. The company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Personal logs. Worse has happened. Mechanicals got crazy. Locked myself down here, just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete this entry if I never return. If I ever return. Guess he didn't. Geothermal Security Office. Greetings, Security Chief S. Naka. This is an automated message indicated by Spacer's Choice. Workers' safety contingency protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations. Engineered engendered by security lockdowns. No, I'm screwing that up, but I'm also tired. Fight back against anxiety with an ice cold bottle of Zero G Brew. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. So, what impacts did that have on our quest? I don't feel like I know. Free assault rifle though. Hey yo. Free guns. Free ammo. Can't go wrong with free. Worker's outfit. Melee skill. Throw that bad boy on there. $275 in a shock cannon. Very, very nice. Fun times, bro. Fun times indeed. Anybody in here that I need to shoot? Yes, there's one person down there. I didn't think it would let me shoot through the grate. Where are you running off to? Can I get through here? It's barred. So I'll take that as a strong no. However, I feel well with what has happened here. Let's wait to open that till we have scoured this area. Ooh, dead person. Generic plant worker. Generic loot box. Another generic plant worker, maybe? Yes, with another muzzle. Fantastic. All we have to do is find that damn workbench, and we will be golden. Alright, there. No, no, no.
Unexpected.
He's staggered. Reload, reload. So far, she's just kind of acting like my cheerleader in the background, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Alright, anything over here that I need to talk about? Minusol. Well, that sounds quite medical. Use. Well, I don't know what it does, so I'm going to hold off on using it for right now. Maybe some instructions here soon will be enlightening. Oh, that place looks quite warm. Vending machines are empty. Energy cells. A necklace. But of course, nothing but the best. Can I help you? Are you dangerous? No, you seem friendly. I accidentally shot your friend, but you don't need to know about that. Terminal. Access repair log. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals. Every century in drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? In case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is the leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Just finished a routine maintenance on our mechanical centuries. Found some strange modifications to logistic modules. I haven't had the time to run diagnostics, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. The company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not too long ago. Guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. So the company knew what it was doing. Wanted me to forget about my alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on the logic module. Time to do some experimentations. This guy got in trouble for it. This is how they designed it. Hastily written note. Borrowed a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide. It's volume 3. I need something to read down in the pit. Much obliged. So this was the guy. This was their way of cashing that insurance policy, I presume, is by having the machines kill everyone. Okay, they're gonna lead me to somewhere. I didn't know what it was up to. Can never be too damn sure. There seems to be some type of very angry. Oh, that's just a combat drone. I think it's pretty big. Well, we'll have to take note of that. It is there. It is angry. Hacking skill too low. But we have Chester's password. Maybe. Well, this isn't what I wanted, per se. Administrative passcode, allowing access to the plant. That's not what I wanted. Captain's identification, the OSI file. Tastes like lemon. This might look like. This might look nice in one of the crew members' rooms. Okay. Engineers now upgrade the old modules with a kill on site contingency. Install with care. Oh, I see. I don't have it. I need to try to find it. That makes perfect sense. Makes all of the sense.
No, just leave me alone.
Oh, it's Higgins. He's still alive. Well, that's great news for him. And potentially us. Higgins, I'm your friend. Do you know where our workbench is? Higgins, relax. I'm liable to get scalded. Alright, well, this is heading the wrong way, but that's okay. There's that giant robot I was concerned about. Boom.
Wow, great work.
Searching for.
Look out!
Turn your lower body, jackass. I think so. One of your weapons and armor is broken. Minimal effectiveness. I should repair it. I would love to. But as it says, it requires a workbench. Please give me the workbench. So I don't know what these things do yet. Sure we'll be told with time. There's that drone. Not checking the other robot. Did I not check the other robot? Good call, friend. Ah, in a terminal. Enduring 15, shut off the Steam release valves. Sure. Well, we did it. We turned them off. Ooh, dead person back here. Yeah, he's got nothing on him. Ah, workbench. You're brilliant, Firewolf. Absolutely brilliant. So let's go ahead and repair some things. Its condition is okay. Let's install mod. You can install a magazine or scope. I can't put a silencer on you, which really sucks. But I can put plasma damage on you. I'm not super interested in that idea. You already have a whisper quiet muzzle, so you don't need that. You can only put a magazine type, so all the quiet muzzles I got are for no good. Sight magazine. Damn it! I was so excited. I even bought one, and then bought the wrong thing. Okay. All right, fair enough. I guess. Let's repair. It's gonna take a fair amount of weapon parts. I'm okay with that. Same with this. But most importantly, my armor needs repaired, so I'm told. Well, that was a lot less than I was hoping for in life.
I wish I could do that.
You could, if only you had them. Oh, I never even noticed that door was there. Well, it's great. It's just great. Put down. Good sir. You've been dealt with.
Performing an area sweep now.
All together.
Whoops. Yes, friends. Help me out.
That's the last of them.
Excellent. Strong work, lady. I'm not crouching anymore, but sure. Is there not more stuff to steal over here? Ooh, dead people. Dead things. More dead stuff. Fantastic. This is a way out? Strange. Ah, is this where it was barred? Okay. So we must be coming close to finishing this place up then. Well, until we find our friends and decide what it is we want to do with our life. Because here is E3. Which I imagine is something we'll need to do. Let's see if we can find, what's his name, in the previous room though. Z2. Chester was hanging out back here.
Not real. You're not real.
Ah, yep. Well, okay. It's not really nice, but I've been called worse things than imaginary, so.
Not real. You're not real.
Maybe not have the gun out. Steal this thing's why it's not working.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Wasn't trying to startle you. Most people don't see me coming.
Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're not imagining me.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
What are you doing here?
Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You were an engineer?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
You must know a way to stop
I
them.
don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us with prodding irons.
Persuade.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
I wanted to ask you something.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
What happened?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
You weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Have you not starved?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
You ate sprats?
Boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food. I specialize in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained.
How long have you been down here?
Opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months.
All right, I should go. We've had our conversations. Pickup guide to the mineral. Nice. Engineering mineral we're looking for. So let's get her out of here. I don't think there's anything left alive to change its targeting parameters, but we can go do it anyways. Because we want to. It's Higgins. Is that his first name? I thought his last name. The first name was Chester. Wasn't Chester somewhere in there? I don't know what's going on, friend. I don't know anymore. I do know it was up here, though. Modify behind. Select new mode. Air. Automechanicals facility been mandated to remain in guard mode. C. Higgins. I thought his first name was Chester. I could just be making that up. Define intruders. Define intruders as space choices automechanicals. Return to route. Exit. I'm pretty sure they're all dead, but that's okay. let's get out of here. We'll come back when the time is right. At the bottom of this is the cave for that book. So let's go down there. So we can at least return the book too. I can't believe I can't put a silencer on this rifle. Makes perfect sense. I'm just unhappy about it. It's definitely a mine. The journal. We should see if we can read it. To know very much why that guy wants it. I don't think he's necessarily a bad person, but he's definitely not telling us everything. That I do know. Well, not too much to be said here, huh? Well, does this spit me out somewhere? Or? Sure does. There's enemies about. Whoops.
All right.
Shoot him in the face. All right. Switch to the big guns then. Feel the murder. Hey, Triple, how are you, friend? I'm definitely feeling stuff and things. Like dot damage. Alright, so we did kill some things, and I definitely want to loot them if they're still around. Ooh, a brain. You can't just pass by a brain. It's a free brain. I think all it is stuff that we just like sell for as junk, but that's still fine by me. Well, let's fast travel there. We can turn in the logic core. Seems like a good idea to me. And then from there, we'll see. I enjoy this guy very much.
When I was little.
Bring us honor, soldier. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble. And
nice.
A little something to remember
Shock stick.
me by.
That's it. We wrapped him up with him. That's cool. A shock stick. Very nice. One-handed melee stun. Attack speed, 20%. Okay, cool. I think that's definitely worth switching out. Hell yeah. I don't know how to go power attack. But it does bonus power attack damage, so it's worth noting. Let's head inside and give that guy that book and see what he has to say. And then I think we're going to wrap up the stream because I've been doing this for a bit. I definitely want to stream more tomorrow if I can before I go to work. We'll see. But we'll definitely be streaming more of this. This has been a crap ton of fun. And there's been murder, so
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Got your book right here.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You didn't want to give that book? Just want to keep others from reading it? This book seems to be a bit more important than you let on.
There is little more important than such a precious, rare text. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Why did you think this book had answers?
The author had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Fikar searching for banned book. Bad example.
Story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty.
Yeah, we're about to end it. But I'm happy to see you, Jess.
Bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
What's in it for me? Well, we'll just take them.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty
He's a
handy
companion.
with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though.
Interesting.
Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
That's all part of your Fikar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my penitentiary term. Left many an opponent bleeding in the prison yard.
Sounds good.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Nice. And re-leveled. Don't worry about this place. It won't be here much longer. It won't be. Fighter, Hacker, Priest, that's cool. He also talks his way out of things, which means he might give me some passive abilities towards talking myself. Dialogue's getting pretty high up there. I wonder if I want to get field repair. That's really cool. Science. Okay, so I can get Tinkerer. That sounds really cool. Let's do this. Let's get up to 20 so I can at least get Tinkerer, Field Repair. Those are some nice things. Unlock the second drug mixing slot for the inhaler. Sure. With 2 points left. Maybe I'll just put those back into dialogue. I like having my persuade and stuff high. It is a sassy game. I like a lot of what it brings to the table. Resilient plus 5 armor mod, or armor rating. That's kind of nice. 50% kilograms to carrying capacity. Charge rates faster. Fast travel when encumbered. Damage when alone. I don't know. I kind of like the damage when alone. We've had somebody nearby. They don't. I don't know. I don't know. Decrease weapon armor durability would be kind of nice. Let's do the increased armor. This would take my body armor from 4 to 9. My helmet's pretty decent, but I think that would probably do us some good. And then I'll imagine I'll get high maintenance and maybe more carrying weight. I don't know. Still having a hard time saying. Alright, well, this is, if I can save. Yep. We're going to save the game and end it. I want to thank everyone for coming by. Keep an eye out soon. I have picked up tomorrow for work, so I'm not positive I'll be able to stream. But we'll be streaming more of this soon. Definitely a lot of it next week. So I hope to see you guys then. Take care. Have a nice night.